Oh, come on. Don't make it weird. No. Make it weird. Oh, you want me to make it weird? Yeah, like really weird. Okay. I think I can get behind that. I'm Harmony. And I'm Haley. And this is Make It Weird.
Hello!
And welcome
To the mini episode of Make It Weird.
The micro episode.
The micro episode, the itty bitty, teeny weeny, yellow polka dot bikini episode that premiered for the first time today.
We were almost there. Premiered for the first time Wednesday. I guess today is Wednesday.
I'm sorry, scrap the whole thing. Let's start over again. We'll start over for the fifth time.
The fifth time, yes. Trying to begin the podcast.
The podcast. If you're watching the podcast on your video screen,
You might see that we got a different setup for the podcast.
different setup for the podcast for you to view in a different way.
I really want a Cosmo.
A Cosmopolitan?
Cosmopolitan for the new setup for the podcast.
Well, that sounds so lovely.
I don't even know what accent. I don't know what's happening.
Oh my god. We're basically sober at this point. I don't know what's happening.
It's not even the slumber party episode.
It's not even the slumber party. Do you want it to be? You can stay over. Let's have a party.
I have to go to work tomorrow.
I mean, me too.
Oh.
Screw that.
Yeah, I agree.
Fuck work. This is your real job.
Fuck the work lease coming straight from the underground.
Yeah.
Young Haley got it hard, but she ain't brown.
No, not usually.
Never.
Don't you have like 1% in there that's brown?
Mexican. The lightest of the browns.
Count as brown?
Well, if you ask my grandma, my great-grandma Lovato, we're not Mexican, we're Spanish. And she would smack you if you said we were Mexican. But, like, let's be frank. We came from Mexico. I digress.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My people and your people, the Texans, famously get along
so well.
There's never been anybody in Texas mad at anybody from Mexico.
No, definitely
For
not.
any
They
reason.
treat them equally. There are no problems.
Yes.
Remember the Alamo?
No.
Oh, well.
Texas, the one-star state. How are you doing?
Doing incredible.
I am doing great now that Trump and Elon Musk are having a
Oh
fucking
my
Twitter feud.
God. Dude, this is the best drama we've had in ages.
Yeah, not to get too political or anything, but it's just like these guys are such doofuses.
Oh, they're so stupid.
And it's so high school.
It's hilarious, and it's all happening on his own fucking social media platform, which is hilarious. Like, yeah, I don't know. Basically, Trump was just like, Elon, you're not cool anymore.
Get out.
I'm dropping you. And Elon was like, well, I'm upsetty spaghetti, and I'm going to tell the world about it.
Yeah, Trump went, you're not cool anymore, Elon. And Elon went, you're in the Epstein files. And now nobody knows what's happening anymore.
But we're all watching intently and enjoying it.
We all also kind of already knew that, though.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't new information.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Elon.
You know what I think is new information, though?
What?
Our headlines.
That's true. But first, I have a fact.
Okay.
And I'm going to run a new name for my fact corner by you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Harmony's fact snack.
Well, I feel like it's going to be food related.
No. It's like a little fact that's a snack.
Harmony's fact attack. Fact attack.
That's even harder to say than fact snack.
Harmony's fact attacked pack. Schmack.
Harmony's fact packed attack.
I think you should make a new name for every different topic.
Ooh.
And if it's about fighting, it should be fact smack.
Oh, well, this one's about a rodent, so it should be Harmony's
Rat fact.
Harmony's rat fact. Perfect. Here it is. It's not about a rat.
You said it's about a rodent. I guess there are more rodents than rats.
There are, indeed. Rats are not the only one. Last I checked. There's at least one other.
Name one other.
Oh, you got me there. I got nothing. Mice.
Are the rock hyraxes, are those rodents? The ones that go,
are.
Oh,
wait.
oh wow.
Oh, wait.
Did I send you the new birds that I found that go like,
Yes. Yes, you did. I thought it was people talking.
Me too.
All right, anyways, here's my fact. In 2014, a male guinea pig named Randy broke into a female-only enclosure and impregnated all 100 of the female guinea pigs.
Hell yeah, Randy's getting handy. Woo!
I now that all of my social media algorithms know that I'm looking for weird fucking articles, they send me anything. And so I screenshot them and then I looked them up later. And sadly, I thought this one was new. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, it's going to be a headline. No, this is 2014. It's 11 years ago.
Oh, dude, I'll be so honest. I saw a story very similar where it's from a little bit ago, but I was like, this is still a news headline and I don't care. I'm going to get it there.
You fucking cheater.
I know. I have so many good ones.
The people of Make It Weird are coming here for hard-hitting news only.
2019 is hard-hitting enough. Christmas Day of 2019.
Wait, I know what it is. I know what it is. Are you going to say it today?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'll wait.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
All right, okay, so...
I'll start. No, you start, because I had my fact. Yeah.
All right, I love this one. This one came right after we recorded the last set of Minnie and Maine.
Okay.
And I saved it because it's deserved. Man stripped naked, beaten with poles after calling people the N-word in Mississippi bar.
Deserved. Stripped naked and then beaten with poles.
Oh, yeah. There's video of it. It's really great.
Wow. Did anyone get arrested or anything? Or did they just kind of look the other way?
I didn't look to see if anybody got arrested. I just read that he got beat up and I saw the video and I went, heard. So what's your headline?
Delta flight erupts into chaos as pigeons fly around main cabin.
I saw that.
Uh-huh.
I feel like every episode we have brought in like a plane thing. Because last time it was the rabbit attack.
I'm going to be bringing a plane one into everyone because I usually find like 3 or 4 related to planes. And this one was the best one this week. But there were pigeons like stowed away in one of the fucking like, I don't know where in the plane, but they got out and there's footage of them flying around the plane and people are freaking out.
Well, do you remember that plane crash that happened about a week or 2 ago in San Diego?
The one at the military housing? Yeah. Yes.
That was like a really famous music producer.
Oh, wow. That's right.
So a lot of bands have been impacted by that, too.
Damn, that's crazy.
Just another crazy fucking plane story.
Yeah, that was wild. All right,
you ready? I love this headline. The Diddy trial has brought out so many great headlines. And this one just makes Diddy seem even more like a fucking cartoon villain.
Let's go.
Kid Cudi says Diddy broke into his house and unwrapped his family's Christmas presents.
Oh my God.
Right.
What a petty fucking thing to do.
Because Kid Cudi was dating his ex-girlfriend.
Oh my God. And that would actually heartbreak me to come downstairs and all of the presents are already open.
Gifts, yeah.
Oh my God. Imagine they had kids though. Like, that's hilarious.
The instead of the Grinch who stole Christmas, it's the Diddy who stole Christmas. The Grinch who diddled Christmas.
Oh no.
Diddy the diddler.
But really though.
For real.
Oh man.
He replaced all the wrapped gifts with baby oil.
Oh my God, Haley.
Sorry.
All right.
Is it too soon? It's not 9/11.
Movie theater ceiling collapses on woman during screening of Final Destination movie.
That's the best or the worst movie for that to happen in.
I mean, I think the ceiling saw an opportunity.
Oh, for sure. It absolutely jumped at the occasion.
There was also like a quote from the woman. I don't know why it made me laugh. And I'm pretty sure it was just because it was in broken English, but it was like, what if it fell on my kid or something? It's just like, yeah, correct. That would have been bad.
Good thing it fell on you. All right, so this is another Christmas headline. Tortoise rescued after setting Great Dunmo house on fire.
Yes, that's the one. Because I almost turned it into my Cutie Pie Corner, and I was like, this is really old, so I can't do it.
It happened in 2019. I didn't see what caused the fire. I assume it's like a heat lamp or something.
Yeah, he knocked a heat lamp over. Did you see his smug little face on the article? Literally, like eyes like half closed, and he's like looking like, yeah, I'd do it again.
He knows what he did. We talked about that today at work. Yes.
All right. Summer reading list featured in Chicago Sun-Times, Philadelphia Inquirer, created by AI, and filled with non-existent books.
No fucking way. Of course. That's my dad and I actually talked about this the other day about people overestimating AI's abilities.
Yeah.
Like there are certain AIs that are really advanced, but shit like ChatGPT, which is probably what they used for that. It's just a language learning model.
Yes.
All it does is try to guess the next word that's appropriate for your topic.
Exactly.
And it'll change the results based off of like your cookies and browser data. So just don't rely on it for shit.
No, yeah. When I'm looking at headlines now, there are more and more AI ones that are scarier and scarier. Like,
did you see the one about the AI trying to stop people from cutting it off.
Yes, I did see that
Where
one.
it tried to blackmail somebody.
Yes.
My dad called and told me about that one last night too.
Oh my god, that's really funny.
Yeah.
I have another one I want to ask if you've heard of, but I want to wait and make sure it's not one of your headlines.
Okay. I love this one too. Speaking of AI company files for bankruptcy after being exposed as 700 Indian engineers.
It's the exact one that I was about to ask if you had heard of. Someone at work shared that today.
Oh my gosh. I just feel so the general concept, it was this like quote unquote AI company that was going to making apps streamlined. And instead of relying on AI to write the code, because AI, once again, is fucking unreliable, they hired 700 people in India to write the code.
I'm sure they were paying them really well.
Oh, fuck no, they weren't.
Okay, so this one might be my favorite one.
Okay.
Maryland woman charged after allegedly hitting child on plane who called her Miss Piggy.
I saw that one too. Girl, it's a child. I don't care.
She shouldn't have called her fat.
Is Miss Piggy fat? Maybe she's just fabulous and kind of obnoxious.
That could be it, but usually when people say piggy, they're trying to say you're fat.
Maybe she was going, Kirby! Hi, Kirby! I don't know how Miss Piggy sounds.
It's kind of like that. It's like really high up, like, oh, Kirby, where's my family? I don't know.
I love Miss Piggy.
She's
I
great.
think Miss Piggy and Jennifer Coolidge have the same energy.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Did you see that Chappell Roan's album cover is like from Miss Piggy? Like Miss Piggy wore that outfit and everything, so she would like styled it after that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. It's the one where she has that like Renaissance style like thing on her head with the like the draped fabric coming down. Yeah. I'll show it to you later.
Yeah, because I'm not super familiar with her artwork.
Yeah. Miss Piggy's artwork, yeah.
Yeah.
You should be. It's important.
Yeah. Piggy Roan.
Piggy Roan.
Not because she's fat, but because she's iconic, okay?
Exactly.
A cat poop parasite might be decapitating your sperm.
I saw that! And you know what I thought? Thank God.
Yes. So key points of this is that we have seen declining birth rates since the 40s, and that's also around the time that cats became indoor pets versus outdoor pets. So cat poop is a bacteria in there called toxoplasmosis. If you're pregnant, don't scoop litter boxes. It can cause problems. And they are now thinking that has ties to a reduction in sperm count.
That's really interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know the reason why pregnant women weren't supposed to scoop the litter box, but I assumed it was like fumes from the litter were probably bad, but I guess the parasites, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, well, the number of people in the world that are infected with this parasite is crazy. Estimates are between 50 and 80%.
Wow.
Yep.
Holy crap. And they're decapitating sperm.
Yes.
They don't want no more humans in the world.
They got
This is the cats trying to take over.
They're decapitating sperm. They got little machetes.
Uh-huh.
Ching, 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 ching.
Yeah, and they look like little cats floating around in next to the sperm.
They go, meow.
Yeah.
Off with your head, meow.
All right, this is my last one.
Okay.
Lion kills businessman at luxury safari lodge in Namibia after he stepped out of a tent to use the toilet.
Deserved.
Yeah.
Deserved.
Yeah.
I wish. Remember that video of the tiger crawling into the bathroom in
Yes.
India?
Oh my God, that was so good.
That was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm so sorry. I have just realized, thankfully, at the very end of headlines, before we get into our little stories for the minis, that we have a couple of corrections.
Ooh, gimme.
So I have two corrections. Number one, last mini, we talked about people with brain tumors, and I said that I didn't know anybody in real life who had a brain tumor, only somebody from YouTube. My mom called me, and she was very upset because my grandma Sarah had a brain tumor, and I forgot. So mayhaps I have the brain tumor inherited. Thank you, Grandma Sarah. I took it from you. You're welcome.
But she's still alive.
She is.
Okay.
She's still alive. No, I completely forgot because by the time all this happened, I was moved upstate New York, I think. My mom was driving back and forth for like weeks taking care of Grandma Sarah's house and her horses and stuff while she was getting surgery and going to
So
the
she had it
hospital.
removed and
She had it
everything.
removed,
Yeah.
yes. I'm just an insensitive grandchild. So
Fucking twat.
I'm sorry, Grandma Sarah. You're welcome for taking the brain tumor. The other correction that I have is regarding Cutie Pie Corner. It's about my Walish words.
Oh, yes, the language of Walish.
Yes, the language of Walish. First of all, I know it's Wales. Okay. I know it's a bit. And if I decide that it's a bit after I made the mistake,
It's still a bit.
it's still a bit.
We don't make mistakes. We only make jokes.
There are no mistakes, only bits that you must commit.
to.
Yes.
Yeah, commit to the bit.
Yes.
And beating the horse with the bit.
beat the brain tumor with the bit.
Hey.
So I talked about the Welsh water bowls, and I said a word, Cymru, is how I pronounced it. It's Cymru. It's pronounced Cymru. Cymru.
Cymru.
Cymru.
Cymru.
Cymru. And if you click on that link, it takes you to Wikipedia, in which there's also a pronunciation of Cymru. And you'll hear Cymru.
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 Cymru. It's a
Wow.
Welsh word meaning whales.
I can't believe we're Welsh now.
Right.
Incredible. Thank you for those corrections.
You're welcome. Thank you for dealing with my shit.
All right, so I am going to talk about my main story now. It's not too long, but it's a fun one.
Oh, great.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if you had another correction ready for me.
No.
Okay, good. No more, nothing's ever wrong. All good.
Correct.
Correct.
Comrade.
To me, that sounds more like Russian.
Comrade.
Okay. 200-year-old condom decorated with erotic art goes on display at Amsterdam's Rijksmuseum.
Hell yeah.
This is really cool, and I'm going to show you the picture of it. But yeah, so there's this condom on display at this art museum in the Netherlands. The Netherlands National Museum has a new object on display that merges art with Amsterdam's infamous red light district, a nearly 200-year-old condom emblazoned with erotic art. So the Rijksmuseum said in a statement that the playful prophylactic, believed to be made around 1830 from a sheep's appendix, quote, depicts both the playful and serious side of sexual health, which I love.
I love that too.
I think it's great.
I think it's about time that we remember that condoms were made of sheep's intestines.
It's incredible. I didn't know that.
I think we should get back to it.
Yeah? We
We've
should do that
all-
more often?
We have all of these sheeps and not enough condoms.
Yeah, we are constantly running out of condoms. I can't find them anywhere.
The Hoover Dam's the only condom I know of.
My fucking God. So it's part of an exhibition. It's part of an exhibition.
Uh-huh.
I keep wanting to say expedition. It's part of an exhibition called Safe Sex ? I don't know why there's a question mark. About 19th century sex work that opened on Tuesday. Love that.
That's really cool.
It's really cool. The condom, which is possibly a souvenir from a brothel.
I thought the souvenir from a brothel were the STDs that you brought home.
The souvenirs were the STDs we found along the way.
Yes.
It's decorated with an erotic image of a nun and 3 clergymen. So I'm going to talk about that because it's really hard to see. I will post a picture, but it's, I mean, imagine a condom, like, sorry, but it ain't that big. And they've etched a very detailed drawing in the middle of it. So yeah, it is kind of hard to see, but it's done very well. So the phrase, quote, "this is my choice," is written along the sheath in French. According to the museum, this is a reference to the Pierre-Auguste Renoir painting, The Judgment of Paris, which depicts the Trojan prince Paris judging a beauty contest between the 3 goddesses, Juno, Minerva, and Venus. So in that painting, basically you've got Paris, he's like sitting down, and then there's the 3 goddesses naked in front of him, and they're asking him to say like which one of us is the prettiest, and they also offer him like gifts as the
holy shit.
not blackmail, Jesus Christ.
Bribes.
Thank you, bribes. Good Lord. We both had strokes this afternoon.
We are intelligent.
Indeed. But yeah, so the picture on this condom, it has a similar scene, but there is a nun sitting down, and then there's 3 clergymen. The nun sitting down has her skirt lifted, and she's showing her cunnilingus, as Haley called it. And the clergymen have their pants off, and they're showing the nun their 3
Penors.
dickolinguses. Yeah, penors too.
When did I say cunnilingus?
Last episode we were talking about
That
the
makes sense. Yeah.
I almost said vampire
Vagina
teeth.
dentata.
The vagina teeth. You said cunnilingus, and I really liked that.
Thank you.
It's stuck in my brain. But yeah, so basically she's like, here's my poontang. Show me what you got, and I'm going to see which one I want of those. And the quote, like I said, it's called "This is my choice," which I fucking love that.
I
Like,
love that.
It's really cool. So yeah, here's the picture.
Wow.
But like, it's so detailed on this like little bitty thing. But like, look at
all their penises.
Look at that.
Oh.
It's really unrealistic, but It's like going, but yeah, you can see her little pubes there.
She's got a bush.
She's literally like sitting back, like all relaxed. She's like, look at it. Okay, what do you got? Like, and I love that it's a nun too. I find that very funny.
That's really cool.
It's on display until November, so let me know if you want to go. We could go see it.
Dude, I'm still really bummed, not sex related, but the Peabody Essex Museum in Salem had a fucking an exhibit that was all about spiritualism and like old school seances and how they would do the tricks. And they had a thing where you could sign up to experience one, and I fucking missed it.
Oh my God, that would have been incredible.
Right?
I bet they'll do it again.
I hope so.
Similar.
It sounded so cool, and that's one of my special interests.
Oh, damn, that sounds really cool. All right, next time.
My turn?
Yes.
My story is not quite as uplifting. Womp womp.
You're gonna give us a bummer?
A little bit. I don't know. It's not as big of a bummer as the one that I almost did about a fucking loser committing familicide against his children.
Yeah.
Get help. That's it. I don't know how else to put that. Don't kill your family. If you're a family annihilator, you suck. Anyway, moving on.
Children.
Leave them out of it.
It's rough, buddy. Yeah.
Mom mysteriously passes away on a vacation in Turkey. An autopsy reveals her heart is missing.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Yep. So, 28-year-old Beth Martin was admitted to a hospital with a stomach ache one day after arriving in Turkey. And during her stay in the hospital, her husband Luke wasn't allowed into the hospital to see her. Yep.
Excuse me?
Yep.
That's not protocol.
And they weren't giving him any updates on her status.
Where is this?
In Turkey.
What the fuck? Okay.
Right. And like that alone is wild, but also the idea being a woman in really being anybody in a country where you speak a totally different language on your own, you can barely advocate for yourself, and you can't even have
a medical facility. Like
what the fuck. After a few days of being in the hospital, Beth was transferred to another hospital because the doctors at the first hospital felt there was something up with her heart. All of her scans that they received, the family got afterwards, showed that there was nothing going on. Her heart was fine.
She went in for a stomach ache.
Yep.
Okay.
Then reports show that the hospital began refusing to work with Beth and Luke's travel insurance, who was trying to coordinate and figure out like what's going on and talk to everybody.
Yeah.
And when they had requested to move Beth to a different hospital, the hospital that had her refused.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I also know nothing about Turkey and like their health.
Me either.
Like, so
I have no idea.
That sounds very scary.
I know that Americans go there to get breast implants and hair transplants.
Yes, and like nose jobs and stuff in particular. That's supposed to be affordable and really good.
Yeah, they're like one of the best for plastic surgery.
And also for removing your heart.
Yeah, apparently. All the while, Beth's health began to decline and communication begins to deteriorate even more between the family and the hospital than it already was.
Fuck, I can't even imagine like me and Bobby in this situation. Like I can't be with my partner. I would be...
At one point, while Beth is alive in the hospital, Turkish police officers show up to where the family's hotel is, and they told the family that Beth was dead.
What the fuck?
Then the police officers began accusing Luke, her husband, of poisoning her and putting her in the hospital. Beginning a murder investigation into Luke before Beth was even dead.
What is going on?
This very brief investigation turned up nothing.
Yeah.
Right? And from what we understand at this point, from the family's point of view, everything that they have indicates that the doctors had fucked up really bad and that they had caused her health to decline even further because Beth had a fucking penicillin allergy that the hospital didn't know about.
Oh, that makes sense.
And they probably would have fucking known about that if they had worked with the insurance company that the family had for their travel, or had allowed her fucking husband to come in and try to like talk on her behalf.
Right. If she's in a distressed state or something, maybe she would forget to tell them that.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, go ahead.
So Turkish authorities did an autopsy and they didn't really give any information. And then finally they released the body to the family who had it sent back to the UK. Turkish authorities were pushing really, really hard of like, you should bury her really quick or you should get her cremated like tomorrow. So they're like, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
And they give her body over to a coroner's office in the UK where they do an autopsy. And that's when they found that her heart was removed.
Oh my God. That sounds very likely. They gave her penicillin she had a reaction, which
Yeah.
kills you pretty much instantly if you're allergic to it.
Mhm.
I don't know why removing the heart would like then take away like how they would know that maybe like
I'm not certain,
Yeah.
but apparently in Turkey, it is illegal after somebody passes away that a coroner can just remove any organs that they fucking want.
it's legal.
It's legal. Yeah, as long as
I don't like
the-
that at all.
Yeah, they can do it without the consent of the family as long as the coroners cite exceptional circumstances.
No, what I don't.
But we don't know what those circumstances are because the coroner hasn't said or released anything. So the UK is doing an inquiry. They are saying it might take up to 6 months, and allegedly Turkey is doing their own investigation. But I don't really think that's really going to do much. Officially, Miss Beth died of food poisoning.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
It's pretty impossible to die from food poisoning. Like,
Yeah.
it's very rare that that's gonna fucking happen to you. Oh my god, what a wild story!
Right. So unfortunately, the family does not have closure right now.
of course not.
This all happened in April. The 6-month timer is starting kind of now.
God.
They do have a GoFundMe where they've received a lot of financial support.
Oh,
If
that's
you're
good.
in a really generous mood, feel free to look for it. It's Beth and Luke Martin. You know, I don't know if they're good people or not. I'm going to assume that they are, but like,
Yeah.
maybe it turns out their baby is Hitler. But if you feel like giving and you want to help a family, consider.
Wow, what a crazy story though. That's a good find.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I saw the headline because the headline was just like, woman returns to the UK without her heart. And I was like, what do you
Excuse
mean?
me. Like, I have
Yeah.
so many questions. Incredible. Loved it. Thank you. Thank you. Are you ready for a Cutie Pie Corner?
I am.
Oh, and this one's really cute.
Yeah.
All right. A hungry wild elephant raids a grocery store for snacks in Thailand.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh. Oh my god, it's cute. All right, so a hungry wild elephant causes havoc in a grocery store in Thailand on Monday when he strolled in from a nearby national park and helped himself to food on the shelves.
Oh my goodness.
The elephant, known as Plai Biang Lek, that's as good as I'm gonna get, briefly stopped outside of the shop before ducking and bringing his entire body inside. The elephant stopped at the shop counter and began munching on some snackies while the national park workers were trying to shoo him away, and he just didn't care at all. He was eating his snackies.
As you should.
I'm sorry, Kamploi Cacao, the shop owner, appeared amused as she described the moment the elephant rifled her shop. She said he ate about 9 bags of sweet rice crackers, a sandwich, and some dried bananas. The elephant later backed out of the shop, still holding a bag of snacks with his trunk. He left very little damage behind except mud tracks on the floor and ceiling of the shop.
The ceiling.
I know.
Oh my gosh, is that him?
That's him. Yeah, you can see
Oh.
his back is like just grazing
Wow.
the ceiling. Thankfully, it wasn't big enough to like push
Yeah.
the ceiling through. But Camp said the elephant left without hurting anyone after getting his snacks. And Danai Sukenthachet, a volunteer park worker familiar with the elephant, said that Plai Biang Lek, our elephant, who is around 30 years old, is a familiar sight in the area and has been known to enter people's houses in search of food. But this was the first time they'd seen him going into a grocery store. Quote, after he left the shop, he went on to open a bedroom window of another house.
Lock your windows. The elephants are coming for you.
Oh my god! I can't even
Dude.
imagine just minding my own business and an elephant trunk sticks its way through my window.
I'm just imagining because like our bed in the bedroom is pretty close to the window. Like you just feel in. Oh, Casey. Oh my.
Oh!
Whoa! It's an elephant trunk. What are you doing?
And the elephant says, what you got?
Give me your snacks.
Get some snackies. They said that wild elephants in the Khao Yai National Park area have been coming out of the woods to ransack people's kitchens for many years. But this year he started to see them go into more random places to find food. But yeah, that's the main story. I am going to share a video. Oh, we got an ad. For Turkey.
Oh my God! You got. We're not gonna go visit Turkey.
Are you sure you don't want to? Oh my god, look how fun. Anyways. Thank you.
Oh my God! He goes for the cheese puffs.
You can hear a dog somewhere barking. The dog's like, guys, what's happening?
It's the biggest fucking dog I've seen in my life.
It's just so casual.
Oh my gosh.
And like all things considered, he doesn't like mess up that much stuff.
You've heard of a bull in a china shop. Have you heard of an elephant in a convenience store?
He's very gentle. Oh my god, just like shoving the snacks in his little face. That's all I wanted. Okay, bye.
You know
Like
what?
back away slowly.
You know what? Much like that racist who got beat in Mississippi, that elephant deserved those snacks.
Exactly. The same amount of deserving.
Yes.
Yes. But one got a lot better something than the other one.
Well, you know, one deserved to get beat and one deserved to get snacks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What is the beating but physical snacks to the body?
Physical snack.
I don't know. You heard it here first, folks. Snacks are not physical.
No, they're of the spiritual realm.
You know what song's been stuck in my head a lot lately?
No.
You don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. Just have your convenience store snacks.
I was gonna say I don't know the rest.
From dusk till dawn. I have no idea.
All I can remember is the kiss. It's the same song, right?
It is.
Okay.
And at the end, he starts sounding like Toad from Mario.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm like, oh my God, Prince, calm down. You're hurting. Like,
Don't
listen,
ever tell him to calm down. He's
it just gets
perfect.
worse.
You're missing out slightly by not watching New Girl because there's an episode Prince is on it because he specifically wanted to be on the show.
Oh, that's really
And it's a really
cute.
sweet episode. And I was watching an interview from the guy that plays Nick talking about when he came on. And apparently Prince came on and was talking to the producers. And he was like, the guy's, the actor, I don't know his name, but in the show his name is Nick. He went to the producers and was like, I'd like to meet Nick now. Like, he loves New Girl, and he was so... I need you to... Oh, you're gonna cry? Don't cry!
I'm not gonna cry.
Oh my god. We should watch that episode, because you don't have to really know much about anything else, but, like, it's a really good episode, and it wasn't that long before he died. Like, yeah, super, super sweet.
Speaking of iconic pop stars who I will cry over, you know what? Have you ever seen the movie The Prestige?
No.
Oh my gosh. It came out in like 2005, 2006, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Stacked cast.
Uh-huh.
Christian Bale. Hugh Jackman. David Bowie as Nikola Tesla. It is so good. So this whole idea is like it's these two magicians that are feuding, and one does a trick that the other one cannot figure out.
Ooh.
And Christian Bale's character becomes obsessed with it. And it's
I have seen this image before.
it is
Dude, Hugh
such
Jackman.
a good movie.
Oh, and it's the one where they put her in the water tank, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's only there very briefly. She's not the main part of the show.
Isn't this the one where there was some movie where they put a girl in a tank like that and like there was an actual problem getting her out? Like there was a moment of panic.
It might have been
this
this movie.
Yeah. Anyways.
But-
Okay.
Sorry, just thinking about that. I love that movie. For some reason, this came up when I was in training for Virginia. Somebody was talking about it, and I was having a bad day, and I got so... They were like, what's the name of that movie? The Magician? Is that the name of it? And I fucking snapped my head around, and I was like, it's called The fucking Prestige. The whole plot is about the ending. The Prestige, you idiots. And they were like, okay.
You fucking cockswab!
You chuckle fucks.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Andy Serkis is in this? What the fuck?
Yeah, Michael Caine, Scarlett Johansson. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Does that say Pedro?
Wait, did you know David Bowie was in it?
I didn't. I did say him in the cast.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
It's
missed
okay.
that part. I'm so sorry.
I didn't, when I rewatched it as an adult, because I saw it as a teenager and I didn't really realize it, but I rewatched it as an adult and I was like, oh my god, David Bowie's meant to play Nikola Tesla.
David Bowie, that's incredible. I think I got lost at Hugh Jackman. I just got excited when you said Hugh Jackman.
I love Hugh
Everything else
Jackman.
went straight over
Did
my
you hear he's
head.
getting a divorce?
Yeah.
It means I have a chance.
Exactly. No, do you know why he's getting a
Because
divorce?
he cheated on his wife.
Of like they've been together forever and he cheated on her with a woman that he was in this musical with that they were touring. Real slutty behavior, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think I've got multiple chances.
Actually, maybe your chances might be pretty good. It seems like he's kind of open to whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call me. Christian Bale, too. I would go for Christian Bale.
Well,
he's an attractive man.
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Have you ever seen him in American Hustler?
Yes, I think.
Look him up right now.
No, I lied to you.
This is the sexiest this man's ever been. I swear to God.
Oh, wait. I think I might have seen this. Oh my god, that's what you're so weird.
I'm joking. It's a joke.
Oh my god. Well, I don't know. You got weird taste sometimes, okay?
Leave me and Spirit the horse out of it.
Oh, I'm with you there. Spirit the horse. Like, why was that horse sexy? They have no right. Don't make an animated animal sexy.
Didn't
Quit
Matt
that.
Damon voice him?
I think so, yes.
Matt Damon. Anyway, we gotta fuck into this episode. I'm so sorry.
Also Kovu. Lion King 2.
Oh my god! Yes!
They had no right. Don't make that lion so
You know what?
irresistible.
Controversial. Scar. Also kind of sexy. In like a Loki way. Like Mufasa is Thor and Scar is Loki.
Anyways, I think it's time to wrap up the episode.
Hear me out.
That's on your hear me out, okay?
Pumbaa.
Hear me out, Zazu.
Daddy.
No! He's a bird!
Okay.
Oh, that doesn't... Okay. Well, we know now that Haley won't stop at birds.
Have you seen that beak? What'd that beak do?
We need to cut it out. Oh my god. Okay, we're done. Thank you for listening to Make It Weird. And keep on making it weird. Goodbye.
If you liked our episode, please leave us a review on Spotify or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.
And don't forget to follow us on social media. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Threads at Make It Weird Pod.
Got something weird you want to share with the world? Send it over to us at makeitweirdpod@gmail.com. Thanks for listening to Make It Weird.
Bye.